What is going on, everybody? I thought I'd hop on here. A few of you have either reached out and asked me how my hand is doing, or you've left comments to see if there is an update. So I thought that I would come on here and give you guys an update. Unfortunately, my laptop is no longer working. My brand new MacBook. Yeah, I know, I'm accident prone. I've accepted it and I own it. But my laptop was sitting down on my desk, and I had just poured a fresh cup of coffee, and I set my coffee down to let one of my dogs out, and then my one dog saw something outside and came and at the door and started barking, and then ended up knocking me just a little bit, and so my laptop is not turning on now because the coffee, I bumped the coffee. It was only about a tablespoon worth of coffee, but still it was enough to not have it turn back on. So but quite a few of you have asked about my hand, so I wanted to come on here and tell you how it was. I can finally say now I am mending. I'm mending, and I think I'm doing better. I ended up having to take quite a few weeks off of work. I came out of surgery and I had the initial, like, what was it? It was, I got surgery on May 3rd and I was supposed to be able to go back to work, I think on the 17th, I think it was. And my first initial checkup, I went in, I got that cast removed, and my first initial checkup was fine. It was looking really good. My scar was looking really good. The sutures were internal. Everything looked really, really good. And so then I was now waiting for a physical therapist to contact me to start light movement. And then I think it was on the 22nd of May. And before this, I was experiencing swelling, and I had been emailing back and forth with my surgeon, and the swelling is normal, but something didn't sit right with me. And then on the 22nd, it was unbearable. And I also noticed that one of the wounds was seeping some infection. And so I went to a local hospital, because the hospital I had the surgery done at was 2 hours away. So I went to a local hospital. It was only 45 minutes away. They contacted my surgeon and said, okay, we'll give her some antibiotics and we'll follow up with her next week. And so that all happened on the 22nd. And then on the 24th, I should backtrack here, because when I initially had surgery, I wasn't expecting to come out and have a pin inserted into my hand, and it prevented, the joint from moving. And so there was a pin inserted, and that's where the infection was coming out of. And initially the pin was, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch outside of my hand. And on the 24th, I woke up and my hand had completely swallowed the pin and closed over. So I contacted my surgeon again. I had to go to Ottawa that day. And I went to Ottawa and had the pin removed. They had to cut me open, freeze my hand, cut me open, and pull the pin. But that pin wasn't set to come out until like last week. So I had to wear a full cast for almost 3 weeks, if not 3 weeks, and I couldn't type. I mean, I could type with this hand, but I know me, and if I do something and not take it easy, I'm gonna end up hurting myself somehow along the way. So, where was I? Oh, I had the cast on for 3 weeks, strong antibiotics, which wiped out my stomach, but whatever. And then I got the cast removed a few days ago, and everything looks great. And so now it's time for physical therapy, and a lot of it. I am again 2 hours from the therapist, so I am going to be doing virtual appointments with her, and then I'll follow up with her on the 6th or 7th week. Yeah, but because of the cast, the full cast that I had to have on, now my wrist is not really, like, it's very, very tight. My second, I'll just show you guys my scar. So this is the scar that I have right now. And this is where the pin was inserted, and basically the pin was kind of like on an angle out, and it was put in all the way up to here to prevent this joint from moving. And so because I was in a full cast for the full 6 weeks, like my wrist and this finger is just, I don't even know. When I first came out of the cast, I couldn't even bend this finger, so there is a lot of progress. As far as like what this finger can do, like this seems to be okay. Like I could get, I can't, like even if I push it down, I can't move it, push it all the way in. And then I have to do a cat claw, so I have to relax my hand and do like a cat claw. I can't do that quite yet. There's no way that this finger again is allowing me to do a fist, so trying, no, there's no way. It's like something, I don't know if it's the swelling, because the swelling is quite, like it's gone away a lot, but I cannot move this bone in this joint, and I don't know why, because they're telling me I can. They're telling me, you know, like push, go, 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 go. And so I'm trying to, I bet you I'll never have the guts to do that again. And I'm trying to, but something in here is just, and here is not letting me. So I'm hoping that it's not like it was when I initially heard it, because at first, same thing. I couldn't do it. Nobody listened to me. And then I went in and I come out with, you know, this big scar on my hand. I have a pin inserted in my hand. I wasn't allowed to drive for 6 weeks. It was just a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. And if I'm going to have a worse outcome, because I got to the point where I could, you know, I mean, I couldn't use it as much as I could before the accident, but yeah, it is what it is. At least now the infection is cleared. The swelling is starting to go down day by day. I can move it like this way a little bit. Already the one plus side that I've noticed is in here every single day I was in pain right in here, which there's a band that holds the knuckle in, and that's what I had. They had fixed, and I have an anchor inside my knuckle now too. And they're saying that it's scar tissue from preventing me, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it's the actual joint. I don't know. Because I understand what tightness and swelling and scar tissue feels like. I know how to push past that pain. I know that, you know, you could stretch it out, which I've also been massaging the scar a lot. And I know, you know, you could kind of stretch it out and you work it every day. But this, it feels like it's joint or bone. Like, it doesn't feel like it's the actual tendon. But I guess if anything, this part of my pain is no longer. So I'm on the mend. I'm going to, and then this is like ADD here, I'm going to start doing some short videos, because I don't, my editor was on the laptop that the coffee was spilt on. And so I'll be doing some shorts. And yeah, I'm just going to do some shorts. I'm better at shorts anyways, I think. Like, I find that my attention is all over the place right now. And so before I started working, I would be able to sit down and edit a video and take an entire day and do 2 or 3 videos. And then that's how I was able to keep regular. But now with working full time, and I know it's an excuse, it just is. I want to be here. I want to produce videos, but I'm just all over the place. You know, one of our daughters is getting married next month. I'm working full time. I have physical therapy. We have the house to build. We have a dog that's in his very senior years and went completely blind, Mr. Brody. And he is pretty much like round the clock care. Mike and I have made the decision that his time is going to be coming soon. I don't know how to live with that, but at the same time, I don't know how to live with him suffering the way he is. Like, is he okay? He's okay, but he just sleeps all the time. It hurts for him to walk. And he's completely blind, and so he falls quite a bit. And so, yeah. So anyways, I'm all over the place, everywhere, and shorts are the way for me because they take like 5-10 minutes of my time. I can still get a point across, and I could still update you guys. So hopefully you guys watch shorts, or I can even do vertical videos like this, just straight talking. And then, but yeah, that's all I have to say. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope that all is well in your part of the world, and until next time, take care and God bless.